hole. The mango. Oh no, they're really gonna try it? Oh. Okay, clearly from the mango we missed a couple steps. This is like math homework, right? The step 1, get the mango. Step 3, space civilization, space rocketry, and then there's a couple steps that we didn't talk about in between. Yeah, welcome to Starburst. And let's go have a look at the intro.
There's no place like home. And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf star Sublina, which has illuminated this system with its warm and peaceful light for billions of years. Perfect conditions for life to evolve into a spacefaring civilization. Now, these birds stand on the edge of a new frontier, launching a daring mission. A remote asteroid field where infinite riches and the unknown await in equal measure.
No egg? Oh, there is egg. Okay. Wait, are we just being born or? I mean, is this like a xenomorph? What is happening? Okay, I don't think a xenomorph would make coffee in the morning or something. Oh, that was actually a guess. I didn't think they were actually going to make a cup of coffee. Captain, get out of my chair. So welcome to the crew's home away from home. Accompany the captain on his first day after several years of slumber, reporting back for duty and ready for the next mission. Also, that narrator in that video, you might have already guessed from the graphics, the general graphic design of this game. So this game was made in collaboration with the YouTube channel Kurzgezagt, which is also the reason I named my stream as is. And so I'm pretty sure that narrator is one of the people that works for Kurzgezagt, because for the very simple reason that I'm pretty sure I've heard them before. So let's go have a look at the first level. But maybe before we do that, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start the giveaway. So I'm gonna using Mixing Up to manage this. So once I start it, there will be a little message in the chat that will tell you what to do. So if you would like to join that, I'll also probably change the pinned message to reflect what you need to do. And then you can type the command to join the giveaway. And then what I'll probably do is, depending on how much people we have, well, if we have enough people, we can already do a giveaway during the first ad break. And if not, then, well, we'll see how it goes, all right? But here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's go then.
there's no place like
Okay,
home. And for our beaky friends, it's the yellow dwarf
okay,
star.
well, we've already seen this. I don't need to restart the cutscene. There we go. God, stock dog sound as well. Okay, captains, gather round, flock. Hear me now. For our great mission begins soon. There should be some good squawking, says Rust. Captain says, where are my notes? Today, we embark on a journey for the good of all birdkind. We have risen from mere ground peckers who warmed themselves with idle wings to proud tree dwellers, the horizon always in sight. But today we venture beyond that. Our goal is the endless plains of space. Our aim is its treasures. Iron. Silicon. That's a mighty fine speech in all caps, says Roof. But what's our actual mission here and now? Right, Roof. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. At ease, everybody. Let's get to work. Good hustle. Alright then. Sublena. Sector 1. Hatched. We're here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does this work again? Not the red button. Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here? Oh, the eggs are cryopods, right. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap, and you won't put the claw wrong. Probably. That's right. Hey, yo, welcome in, Brock. How was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. I saw you had all these cool concerts lined up for the next couple of months. That's gonna be exciting stuff. But yeah, how was your stream? What were you up to? Were you just having a quiet chat? Were you doing something else? Let me know. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jay. Welcome to the Gilded Cage. I'm also joined by Jason, who's on my shoulder as always. And today we are playing Starbirds, which is a game developed together with the channel Kurzgezagt, where we're going to be, well, playing as birds in space, and we're going to try and do our best to exploit asteroids for their resources and bring them back to Bird Earth, I think. But we'll make it work, alright. You were deciding on the best anime openings for a bunch of shows. Oh, so were you trying to match an opening to a show, or were you to decide what is the best anime opening in general? Because I feel that's very subjective. You're gonna have a lot of discussion concerning that. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, Brock, and all the raiders, please feel free to do so. If you need to get something to eat, if you need to get to eat or drink, if you need to run errands, if you need to get some rest, please go and do all of that. And if not, and you have the time, then I would love to have you here today. And be sure to check out the pinned message. So if you type !Starbird in the chat, you can join the giveaway, because I got a free key from the developers who were kind enough to give me one. I think you were doing brackets and a lot of video watching. Oh, you were doing it with a bracket thing. Okay, that makes it easier at least. If you have to decide between only two options, that's not nearly as bad as having to decide in general. I missed an achievement. Oh, there was an achievement to speedrun this, and and the game told me that I missed out because I'm too busy talking to you. Oh, that's really sad. It doesn't matter. We can always get it another time. Alright, let's see. Listen up, flock, says the captain. According to my notes, we should start with this quest. Which is a quest from the captain. So we have to bring back 6 iron to the space station, and then we get credits. Okay. The captain requests iron. Click an asteroid to see if it has iron, and double click to enter it. Signe, the asteroid definitely has iron and aluminum on it. So let's go have a look then. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. Oh yeah, that's a nice potato. Rotate the asteroid by holding the right mouse button. To land, click on a glowing big crater. Let's probably go. Hey, welcome in, Harmony. How's it going? How are you? How's work? Hope it's going well. Alright, let's drop it here. Oh. Okay, so we landed. And it seems now we can see where the resources are. So first, find an iron deposit, then drag an extractor from your building inventory onto it. This costs you credits. Okay. Let's start here. Okay. Click and drag your left mouse to draw a pipe from the extraction launchpad. Okay. Oh, am I free in this? Can I go like this? Okay, well, if I cross over, then okay, let's be reasonable. Let's do it like that. All right, great. Now let's speed things up, says Roof. Put down more extractors and connect them to the launchpad. You're halfway through the day and week. Let's go. I'm glad to hear that. Same for me. 2 more days to go. All right. So we're also gonna get iron from this one. We can probably put even more of them, right? There we go. There you go. Well done, Flock. We've definitely earned these credits. You mean I did? Right. A single launchpad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launchpad for better efficiency. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do then is put the last extractor down because you said it can handle 4, so I'm going to do that. And then let's put down another one. Well, if we want iron, this is better if we want everything. This is better if we want iron, so I'll probably go with... Oh, I'm not allowed to do that anyway. Let's see. So it has to be one of the big craters. And this one... Okay, this one definitely feels like the worst. Let's go with this one. We're doing great already. Now let's ramp up our production. We need to stockpile some more iron and aluminum. Alright. For this quest, you need to extract aluminum and deliver it to the space station. Alright. So we have a very small one here. Let's see how many I can fit on there. Just 2, I think. Alright, there we go. And then let's try and grab from here. And bring a bunch of stuff over. There we go. Oh, this one's not connected. Okay, now it is. Can I move these actually? Oh, I can. It's just a little clunky, but it's okay. We can do it. Oh no, I managed to put like a little fracture in the pipe here. Oh no, what is happening? Oh, that's not good. Look at that. Okay. Not bad, says Herb. With all these materials, we can improve our station to earn more credits. Let's pick our first module. Living quarters. Okay. And we have the aluminum quest done. And for the living quarters, we need 6 iron. That'll make your station extra cozy. Now let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list, says the captain. Right, so we need copper and water, which are things we definitely do not have here. So we're gonna have to move up and let's see. Click on unidentified asteroid. Inspect tech points to discover it. And we will do a little scan. Let's see. It has both the resources we need. So let's go. Alright, where do we want to drop on this potato? Let's try here. Okay, let's see. Hey, look at all the copper and water waiting around for us. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of it, huh? Alright, let's start with copper here. Pin feather, says Ruff. We're out of credits. That's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need to get some extra credits. York just needs to collect them. So I can drop a rover, okay. Ensign York, reporting for the duty, sir. Captain, sir. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. Am I understood? So yes, sir, Captain, sir. I like your spirit, Ensign York. However, you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain. Will do nicely. And so drag a path from the rover and gather up the nuggets. Oh wait, so okay, so I have to drag them around to actually collect money. Okay, sure. That's a little silly actually. I like it. All right. Get up there as well. Come on. Yeah. Okay, I can't exactly say that I love the idea of having to do this for too long, because especially because you know what? I'll probably mix resources here because I don't exactly want to sit around and wait until I have extractors ready for, or until I can afford another launch pad for water. So I'm gonna do it like this for now. I also like that the although the asteroid doesn't really seem to be turning, it is nice that we have a light side and a dark side of the asteroid, not of the moon. That would be copyright infringement. Right, almost done. The last thing we need to do here is fill up our oxygen tanks, so we're ready to travel onwards. So we have to make oxygen. Okay. To produce oxygen, we need a refiner. Click it in the building inventory to start the research. This costs you tech points. Alright. Research time. Okay, so I have to wait for our bird researchers to discover this technology that we... I'm pretty sure that we probably had it before, but it probably got lost along the way because we were putting cryo eggs and we were being turned into frozen chicken nuggets. But excellent news. I've completed the research guide to build a refiner for you. Hey, there we go. And okay, let's see. Now we need to deploy the refiner. Okay. Place the extractor on the water deposit and connect it to the refiner. Okay, now I'm feeling very stupid. Oh, welcome in, Obsidian. How's it going? Why can I not spell today? There we go. How are you doing? Well, thanks for stopping by. You should be sleeping. Oh, please go get some rest then. It's 5:30 a.m. Oh, that is very early. Yeah, please go get some rest. But yeah, I hope otherwise you're doing okay. Alright, so we're making le oxygène. His tummy hurts, so I'm awake. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I hope you can get some rest later. Oh, and also welcome in, Sparrow. How are you doing? Oh, you missed the Bird Boys one. Oh, I appreciate that. Also, for both of you, make sure to check out the... And also, Harmony, make sure to check out the pinned message if you would like to join the giveaway. Because I'm giving away... Well, it was graciously given by the developers. But if you would like a copy of this for yourself, please be sure to check the pinned message so you can join. Right. Another captain here saying, excellent work, Flock. With why is there random water here? Is there water in this vat or? Oh, Spacebirds, I can get behind that. Oh, that's a weird bug. I know this. Is there water in this arch and copper in this lamp or? Alright. The captain's saying, excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculation by 20.2853%. That's if my math is correct. And I do believe it is. Well, concerning you have the swirly glasses, I trust you, Stella. Looks like a cute game. Yeah, it's in collaboration with the YouTube channel Kurzgezagt. That's why we have a lot of these pastel colors, and it's a very nice aesthetic for sure. You're my space walls. Are you this droplet? Are you this oxygen production, Sparrow? Because that's interesting. Rust says, space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. And Stella says, tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's laws of planetary motion? Or perhaps I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that prevent us from being smashed apart by asteroids. Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Sir Rust was joking. Let's put all that math to work then, Flock. To the stars. Also, it doesn't bode well that our captain has the red outfit. Aren't those the ones that die first? As someone who has never seen these series. Okay, so we have 8 stars. We got a medal for completing it. If we did it in under 3.5 minutes, we would have gotten an achievement, which I didn't get because I was too busy talking. And then we can also boost our score somehow by, I assume, 40% of max score. I guess it's because we didn't really take a lot of resources here. So, but that doesn't matter. You know what? If you get a copy for yourself, then you can optimize all the things. That's what I always say as someone who plays a lot of these games, right? I don't want to 100 min-max everything to 100%. You can, because then I would also probably take all of the joy away from you. All right, so Stella's saying, Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. Stella, is this a very elaborate your mom joke, or Alright, that sounds like just the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it? We'll have to get closer to investigate, says Stella. But Captain, there is the matter of the debris field. I recommend we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring. What are you squawking about? Captain, this is the great unknown that we came out here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Steins offers to Stella. Set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks. It must have been the exceptionally heavy bird. Alright. So we made it through the debris. We're very close now. Let's land on the asteroid and find this strange object. Alright. This one is very spherical. That's a perfect sphere, isn't it? Okay, perfect sphere asteroid. Where are we gonna land? So the strange object is here, so probably we don't want to be too far from it, right? Let's try about here. Right. This rock has to be the culprit. What is that? Great gizzards, says Rust. I've never seen anything like this before. I'd like to take it to our station for examination, says Stella. But it seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't a problem, says Roof. All you need is an excavation hub, and luckily I know how to build you one. Except we don't have technology. You're missing tech points to start researching. Damn it. One way to obtain tech points is to extend your space station with modules. Okay, undamn it. We have a solution. So we get tech points if we build a lab, which requires water. Alright, well, our mission is, do I actually want to use that one? Oh, also we should probably put Yolk to work, because Yolk can collect a little bit of money. Alright, let's have a... You can run this loop. That's cool with me. Yeah, let's start from here then. Right? Actually, we have quite a bit of money, so we can put down the full gamut of extractors and then have a look at where we can put more launch pads. I would like one closer to what I think is gold, because gold, of course, it's very important to obtain shinies. There we go. There you go. Modules need taken care of sometimes, just like plants. Completing supply quests is a reliable method of earning credits and tech points by delivering more of the same resource. Okay, so if we deliver 24 water, we get 13 research. Okay. And we can research the excavation hub. There are loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know which is the most important? The uppermost quest will get resources first. Rearrange quests by dragging and dropping them into the ordeal mode. Okay, so we'll be working on them, but we will... yeah, they get completed automatically. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's go for the money this time. And we have the excavation hub. Let's go. That's some sweet engineering work. Let's place the excavation hub right on top of the strange object so I can get cracking. There you go. Come on, Roof. What's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get that strange object. Hey, this ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't gonna cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck that thing out with your beak, like we used to mine in the old days. You used to mine with your beaks? That's not gonna get you a lot of metal, I feel. No, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Well, let's get going. I'm gonna need these resources to get started. Okay, so deliver the resources from Roof's hub directly to the excavation hub. So, okay, so gold is naturally occurring and oxygen is craftable, so... you haven't seen too many games like this that work in 3D rather than top-down flat. You like it? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Oh shit, I'm poor now. Where are you? Ensign Yolk, help produce the stuff for the money. Oh, I have a quest as well that makes money. Okay. Alright, we're gonna deliver more water. And then... oh no, I I kind of beans this one, didn't I? Actually, there you go. Okay, those are working, so they're making oxygen for this thing, and then we need to mine a bunch of gold. So let's send gold up into here, and we are poor again, which is okay because we have all the water, so we can keep taking the what's this, fast forward, which costs 1 research. No, I'm good actually. Unless the fast forward lets me beat levels faster for achievements, then yeah, we'll have to use it at some point. But for now, I'm good. Okay, so this one is not doing much. That's okay because we will not doing. You enjoying the game? Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I like it. If I seem not super enthusiastic, it's because I did play the demo, so we're not exactly covering new ground so far, because I do remember some of these things. Alright, looking good, says Ruff. The next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I'm gonna need some uranium. The only problem is there ain't no uranium on this rock. We're gonna need to get it from another asteroid. Alright, well, until then, what I'm gonna do is, I don't think this thing needs anything anymore, so what I will do is, come on, let go, yeah, okay. What I will do is, I do have another launch pad here, so what I will do is, oh no, can I even bring this one? Oh no. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we are bringing gold over. And I'm not sure what we need it for now, but we'll probably need it at some point. Okay, let's do this. And let's go back to the map. Alright, uranium. Oh, this one has uranium. Alright, let's go there then. This one is humming with uranium. Let's get our uranium production going. Oh, if only it was that easy. That's a very small asteroid, though. Let's go here. Oh yeah, there's not a lot of it on here. Alright then. It's uranium time. And we can keep... You know, we'll keep supplying money because I need to build more extractors. So there's also an element to this game which is also not super common, I think. In this genre, which is the whole trying to rush things, right? There's probably an element of how fast can you beat the level or beat the stage. All right, let's see. So our rockets are delivering uranium to the station, and now we need to change destination to the other asteroid. So to transport asteroids between resources between asteroids, we're gonna need a landing pad. Research it from the building inventory. Yes, I will. And then it needs gold bars. Okay, so if we want to get gold bars, we're definitely going to need to make a couple more of that. And it's slowly turning into a clicker game with all these quests that I have to complete, which is a little strange, but I'll take it. Alright, let's put you here then. There we go. Let's get more gold going out. There we go. And we have the landing pad. And money. I researched the landing pad to receive the uranium. Let's place it in a big crater on the excavation asteroid. What about... Ooh, actually, I want it to be kind of close to there, but okay, we'll put it here then. Now let's check the map and find the asteroid delivering uranium. Click the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad on the excavation asteroid. This will reroute rockets. Fantastic work, Flock. The uranium is being delivered to the excavation asteroid. Let's return to it now. Alright. Throw a pipe from the landing pad to the excavation to complete roofs west. There we go. Okay, so now we have... Ooh, that's actually a lot of uranium coming right through. And then so hopefully it will complete the quest. It is a little weird that we have to keep... completing this quest. Oh, this is the stars. Okay, so we get stars for the more buildings, the station level, and then we also have supply, which is we get stars for making sure we have enough production of everything. Okay, we're almost there, says Ruff. Pretty sure this is the last thing we need to break the strange object loose, which is we need quartz, which we don't have yet. Okay, wait, what is this quartz resource, says the captain. I've never heard of it. Hover your cursor above Roof's quest, then click quartz to open the wiki. So, it appears we would need to produce quartz ourselves, and we'll need a chemical lab for that. Well, I guess we're gonna have to research it then. There we go. How does one do chemistry? You need water, which we are making. And, oh, we can also get a module going. Let's go with gold. And then I'll keep delivering the water as well. So these are things I'm producing oxygen. Oh, but we're not using it. We're not sending it off right now. Why can I not seem to complete the quest for the... I need silicon, right. Okay, my bad. Okay, there's silicon here, so let's go have a look. And also, what do you need? You need uranium. I mean, I can get uranium. I can send it to the station temporarily while we try and figure out how to complete the rest. Okay. Oxygen, gold, silicon. I guess we'll take this one, even though I don't have silicon just yet. Alright, let's see. So there is... what is this? Is silicon. Okay, let's go send some silicon up then. Always make sure that we use the full 4 extractors. There we go. Okay. So I need to send some silicon as well to the... Actually, why am I restricting myself to such pitiful amounts, right? Especially when we have enough money to exploit a bit more of this asteroid, right? Okay, there's the lab. Nice. Oh, that's... No, that's 4. Okay. There we go. Now we're sending even more silicon in. Perfect. Get another module going. And we have... Okay, so now here we're a little stuck because we're not producing any of these resources right now. You can... We'll take the uranium quest. That's okay. Alright then. Good job, Stella. So according to the wiki... What do you mean wiki? Are you Wikipediaing this, Captain? Is that how chemistry works? We should combine water and silicon in the chemical lab, which is nice because we have both of these together. Thank you, no. Okay, so how is this gonna work? Well, we have both resources here, so I'm gonna put a chem lab over here. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh no, I need to send the launch pad. There we go. Oh, actually, if you destroy it, you get to keep it. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Oh, that is very, very, very slow, though. So I'm feeling we could probably put down a bit more of that, no? But now we are sending quartz in, so I can do the... Oh, ships. Okay, I should not have done that. Okay. Also, please give me money. Maybe a nice tissue, says Stella. My chemical lab is just so beautiful. I wish we brought a poet on this mission. Come on, Stella. Now's the time for crystal clear findings and rock-solid science. Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver this quartz to the excavation site so Roof can separate the strange object. Alright. Before I do that, though, I am going to make another chem lab because this is not a really good... not a really good amount of resources that I'm making. Oh, come on. Just give me more money, game. Please. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's making quartz. All right, let's go back. How have you been, Jay? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm chilling. I was hanging up bird art today in the apartment, so uh, there is now slightly more birds on display. Not that there were, I didn't have a lot of bird things on display already, but it's the thought that counts. Okay, let's send the quartz to here. You saw it, super cute. Thank you. I like it a lot too. Oh, it's interesting that when you do the landing pad thing, it rotates the asteroid in the game in the map view, so that you can see what you're trying to do. That's really cool. Okay, can we do some? I know we are making oxygen somewhere, but alright, we did it. Sector 2 complete. I've never seen birds gather resources so fast, says the captain. It seems that mystery is an excellent motivator. Now, let's take a closer look at this strange object. Roof says, hold on to you. That got censored by Automod, I'm sorry. Did you receive the little wooden blue jay you ordered? Yes, I actually got it today. It was a little strange because I got an email saying the order was going to come tomorrow. And so I opened the email from our local post and I said, I'm not home tomorrow, so I would like it to come Monday. And then they delivered it today instead, which was okay because I was in remote, but it was weird that they they send you an email that they're gonna come tomorrow and then they change it. It's like, and actually, psych, we're gonna deliver it today instead. Which is okay because it means I got them early. But yeah, I got the little wooden blue jay statue is on my desk, and I also have a Eurasian jay, which is on a cupboard, and I also got a black cutout of a metal cutout of a blackbird, and it's a napkin holder. So because I can't just take my 100 pack of napkins from IKEA, right? You can't slap that on the table. It's not fancy. You need to put it in something, which is pretty funny because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that I know that buy the same tissues as me probably also got the napkin holder from IKEA too, because I've been to a couple places now and I recognize it. You love all the bird decor? Yeah, it's I like it a lot too. I really wanted to. I don't know. It's my first own my own real place, so that's why I felt like decorating it would be nice. You need more snap? Oh, more snow leopard stuff. Yeah, you definitely go and do that. You definitely should. All right then. Oh, Captain, you're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch it to my rover. That'll stop it from floating away, says York. But it's not floating away. It's just floating, says Stella. Like magic, says Rust. We must see what's inside this rock. It could be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. So it's a floating rock. That's what we found. Okay, excuse me, says Stella. If we're going to open up this potentially dangerous object, we're doing it in a controlled lab environment. You heard Stella. To the lab. Command team only. Oh, and Ensign York, you come too. I don't want you to miss this. A little kid probably shouting, yippee! I get to be part of the... Oh, wow. Okay, that's a very pink rock. Right. It has a bird inside? What? Oh no, that's Rust. Sorry. This is fascinating. It has goop. It looks like a rock, says the captain. Oh. Oh my. Have you figured out what it is, says York? Stella says something not native to our system. It came all the way from over here. It's not just alien rock, it's aliener rock. Okay, let's see. So we got about half the score, and there's an achievement for transporting 8 different types of resources between asteroids. Well, we can probably try that another time. So we are now in Sector 3 of Sablina. Reach for the stars. What a strange little rock, says York. How about we call it a strangelet? Captain says, excellent notion, York. So Stella, do I understand? Are you telling this rock migrated here? Well, there's this thing. No, it's called a comet or asteroid, right? They fly through the universe. Not exactly sure if we can say it's a migrating rock. That would be a little weird. So this strangelet originated from different star systems. Yes, I've never seen isotope ratios like this before. This material must come from a place with vastly different conditions than Sablina. So for those of you what the isotope ratios are, it's that's not, that they didn't invent that. That's actual real science. So isotope ratios is not, you know that things are made out of molecules, which are made out of atoms from elements, and there are different versions of the same element that more or less act the same, but their composition is ever so slightly different, and that is how we use things. That is, sometimes we can use this to determine where something came from. We also use it for other things. If you heard of carbon dating, that is a form of checking isotope ratios, and so you can find out how old something is. And another one would be uranium enrichment, where we separate more or less useless uranium from the useful one that we can use. Incredible. Something truly out of this world, says Russ. Let's go there. Where do I sign up? Traveling another star system. Do you even know what you're chirping about? That's unprecedented. It also needs faster than light drive if you want to do it in some reasonable amount of time, but that's another problem. Right. Starship says, haven't we been working on the Starship for some time now, Roof? Roof says, aye, Cap. The laser cell prototype is just about done. Just a few more resources from this sector, and we can finish up and give her a test run. Prototype? Test run. Oh, stars above. But I do want to find out more about these readings. Right then. So Captain says we need 1 laser and 10 mirrors, and then we will beat the level. The laser sales ship is missing mirrors and lasers, which need more production steps. Click their icons in the quest to proceed. So a laser is uranium and glass. And glass is quartz, and quartz is okay. So we're already getting into. That's a lot exactly, says the captain. We'll just start somewhere and wing it from there. So yeah, we're already getting into a stage where we need a lot of production steps to make things work. And also for mirrors needs alloy, which is silicon and aluminum. Okay, and the nice. All right. Okay. So our recipes are a little complicated, but maybe we can already start with maybe we should start with glass, because it means like we need both of those. We're gonna need both. We're gonna need we need glass to make both of the things that we need to manufacture. So let's go have a quick look at where we need to drop, and it's gonna be here. In terms of module quests, we have magnesium. Okay, we have aluminum and we have silicon. Okay, so silicon, we can definitely send over. So let's start with the silicon, because we have that. Let's also send Yolk in to collect a little bit of money. Alright. Enjoy the lurk, Obsidian. No worries. Hope you can get some more rest, alright? Okay, so we have that. Why is this one green? Oh, because it's research points. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Alright, so we have silicon working. Then we can probably get some of the other resources working as well. So let's see if we have... Wait, oh, what's happening here? Oh, there's tabs now. Okay, because we have too many... Was that always there? There's tabs? Okay, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, I really need the money, so I'm gonna go with the solar sail quest. There we go. So I put all of those extractors there, but I need to do this, and then Okay, we can send over aluminum. Which we don't exactly need for... Oh, what is happening here? Okay, there we go. Perfect. That's much better. Let's build the corridors. Let's go for the money. Oh, I also need to probably research a bunch of things. And now we need... It's all things that we cannot actually make yet. Okay. So we can probably go leave here. And we need to go start making quartz, right? So we need to make glass, which we're gonna probably do on this asteroid because this one has water on it. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, a lot of magnesium, not a lot of glass, looks like. Okay, so the glass machine is... How do I make glass again? Quartz is... Oh no, I need to make quartz, and then where are the birds? The birds are in the spaceship, right? They're here and over here and in the cutscenes, but I'm not sure if they're actually on the planet. Okay. Okay, I have a crucible, which I'm probably gonna need for something else. Oh yeah, we definitely need glass for this research too, the optics factory. Why am I so poor? Why can I not seem to get any quest that lets me deliver stuff? Deliver water? Okay, I guess. We need to extract water anyway, right? So I might as well try and deliver some of it. But the idea was I was gonna bring silicon here so we can make glass, but this is the best I can do for now? Question mark. Okay, yeah, now we're slightly less poor. So I can try and work my way through a chem lab. Okay, you need quartz, uranium, which I don't have. Keep giving me the money, please. I definitely need the money. Okay, so we need okay, we need to start making quartz in the chem lab. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try see where we can get a landing pad over here. And then I'm gonna disconnect these for now because I want to build. I'm too poor. Okay, that's a very cool game, but okay. I'm gonna look for the chemical lab here, and then I need to bring over silicon. Oh my god, too poor. It's just a problem. Blah, blah, blah. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna say it again, but Snooki, you should really join the giveaway. Like, there's no downside to it. It's not a scam or something. All right, is it working or? All right. You Orgor. Oh, that's even worse than you Forgor. It's you Orgor. Okay. We can do the treasury. Okay. Come on. I'm pretty sure that's also going to be part of the... Okay, there we go. Now I can build another chem lab. Can I put it here? That's going to be a problem, right? I missed an achievement again? Really, game? Oh, sure, whatever. Okay. Sulfur, the gym, okay. Am I sending silicon to the station? Not really, right? I'm sending glass, I think. Right, no, I'm not sending glass, I'm sending quartz. Which needs to become glass. So how do we do that? And a refiner, okay, so... There we go, that's already one glass. That's 2 glass, okay. And then... Okay, so we have these materials. We have light alloy, which is this stuff. Okay, I have the optics factory research. That's cool, but I'm having a bit of a problem with my money supply. So actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making oxygen here. That's not gonna work. That's there's no way I can actually. Okay, so what I'm trying to do with this mess is I'm trying to complete the mission here to for the greenhouse, so I can actually make more money. Because right now I'm a little bit stuck, and also I should not be sending all of my silicon over to this planet, because that's not gonna work either. There you go. There we go. Uranium, light alloy. So let's see. Does this asteroid have? It actually has both resources for alloy on it. So let's make some alloy. Oh, you have to put it on one of these. Okay, well, let's put it here then. How about that? Our brand new crucible. We'll be mixing alloys and ceramics in no time, but not without oh, we have to make energy too? Energy? I thought you never asked. Let's research solar panels. I'm excited to see the crucible in action. Okay, which needs glass. Which we are making. Okay, so we can actually make solar panels. That's cool. And so I'll be sending... Okay, solar panels. Put them in a sunny area and then connect them to a bit... Okay, so there's a very slight problem with that, which is that I put the crucible on the other side of the planet. So if I put it here, it doesn't work. I need to... Oh no. You can even connect several panels, as long as you do it in series, as you get more voltage, but the current stays the same. Forget it, Stella, you're smart, but quit standing in my sunlight. We need every volt we can get. Link 2 solar panels. I would, but I'm too poor. I can't afford solar energy. Okay, Ensign, give me more money. Okay, we're gonna have to send this stuff. It's quartz, but we're not doing that because we're making glass. Actually, can you spin the asteroid like that? Oh, if you click the resource output, it shows you where exactly it's coming from. Okay. All right, let's get more panels in then. Where is my... Oh, you have areas where you get double energy. That's really cool. But we're gonna put them here. Okay, Crucible's working. Except it needs this stuff. And then we're gonna need to build a launch pad, which again I don't have the money for, so just alloy. Okay, what is this again, by the way? Station level. Okay, I'm not really sure what that does, but oh, it's every time you do a quest you get more stuff. Okay, I see. That's kind of good actually. So I need to keep doing these. Okay, well, we will be making alloy very soon, so then that's not going to be a problem. Actually, I think I'll just disconnect this for now. Okay, so this giant teapot looking thing is working. It's unfortunately it's a little on the slow side, so we're going to have to see how we can deal with that. And I definitely I need more glass. I need some quartz to go to to over there. So the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect it like this for now, so we at least have a little bit of quartz. It seems the game wants you to produce everything, right? As opposed to specializing yourself. You see, now I'm producing a whole bunch of different resources. And unfortunately, it also seems like our silicon here, I'm making way too much of it, so I should probably get a... You see, it's not being used at all, so I should probably try and get hold of another launch pad. Just so I can... do this instead, right? And like this I can send resources up to the station itself. Is it really not sending the alloy, or... Let's see, quartz. We are making quartz now, very slowly. Is this thing not working, or... Oh, no, this is the launch pad that goes to the other asteroid, isn't it? Okay, well then we're doing this. Let's see. Wrong pad. Yeah, I have a feeling it was... I had a feeling already that we were sending it through the wrong pad. Yeah, it is. We were sending it to the wrong space. Oh, that's really bad, actually. I don't know what that means for our landing pad. Will anything use it, or... No idea, actually, what happens. Okay, manufacturing units. We don't... We could do iron if I know an asteroid that has iron on it. Yeah, this one has iron on it. Okay, let's send the iron over. Oh yeah, there's a lot of it. Okay, well. That's an easy quest. And now we are broke again, but that's okay because we're going to be doing all this other stuff. Okay, and for our main objective then. Okay, so we have alloy. Very little of it, but we need to make glass. And then combine glass with uranium. And for the mirror, I need to combine glass with alloy. Wait, so you combine glass, but... Oh yeah, okay, I see. And now you're asking me all the resources that I don't have, you know? Like, I'm not actually sending magnesium from anywhere, so... Okay, sure game. Have it your way, you know? We'll take care of this magnesium stuff as well. There we go. There. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, what's next? So, we have glass is okay. Alloy is kind of okay, but it's very slow. And also, I'd probably need to... What did I even attempt to do there? Whoa. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, let's... there we go. Okay. We don't have we do have glass, okay. Okay, I should probably... Did you connect it into itself? No, but it was just a really messy cable. And I didn't like the look of it. Can I? No, I need another one. Okay. Now I cannot afford solar panels, but that's okay. Which one is the... Okay. Okay, we keep going. This one has uranium. No, that's silicon. Okay. Okay, so we nearly have this one done, so then I can... There we go. Just keep taking quests from Ensign, because I need the money badly. Okay, this crucible is also working. So we're having alloy now. Okay, that's good. Which of these had uranium? Okay, let's also make sure that we have that going somewhere. Where's my extractor? Here. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the quests to ramp up that fast. I thought that we'd be okay with, you know, picking up a couple things here and there, but the game really quickly goes to, you have to produce everything now. So I was not expecting that by far. And you see that if you don't do that, then you'll stay very poor. Produce. Yes, we need to produce everything. Produce more. Yes, I am. Okay, I know I play Factorio. Then reproduce. I'm pretty sure the birds have got that covered. Oh, so you can produce more. Ah, okay, okay. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. All right. The factory must grow. Very important. Okay, let's see. This one needs sulfur. This one needs oxygen and mirrors. But it has a lot of money on it. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's bring the sulfur over. That's here. So that's another launch pad. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we need to do some oxygen. I think I probably have some water here. Yeah, there's some water here. But do I have launch pads? Yeah, I do. Okay. There we go. So that's making oxygen now. So we're gonna send that as well. So I can take... Okay, at least these quests give a lot more money than the first one. So that's a pretty good thing. I guess it's because I have all of the... I have a lot of station modules, so you see every quest gives double rewards. That's nice, at least. Okay, but we need to do the actual mission, right? See, now I'm getting quests for the components for the final mission. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you the mirror mission. It's okay. So the mirror is this and... Okay, why did I mix those? Right? Where is my glass manufacturer? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is... I'm gonna get rid of these. And then... Okay, so I'm not actually using oxygen for... I think maybe I should use another asteroid to do this. And take one that has nothing important on it. Is it still doing quartz and glass? Let's see. If I'm a Borban, I know it flap my wings. Okay, I'm flapping as hard as I can, but it's not working. Borb, I thought you was pronounced Boyd. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Ashley. How's it going? Be sure to check out the pinned message and enjoy your stay. Okay, there we go. So this is all glass now. Okay, so we're gonna bring glass over to here, I think, and then we're gonna bring. So I'm gonna get 2 incoming pads. And then we're gonna combine them. Okay, so glass, you can go to this one, and alloy, you can go over here. Hey, welcome in Silver, I'm dear. And I was just immediately going for that. Okay, yeah, that's totally fair. But why am I poor? That's a problem. Quartz. Yeah, but I don't have... Where am I making quartz again? Right, I don't have any quartz anymore because I'm turning it all to glass. Right. Which is this stuff. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, actually. How can I fix that? Space Avians. Why are you making fun of me? I'm doing my best, okay? I have to be so rude. Okay, so we have glass here, another thing here. The animation style is giving you astroneer vibes. It's actually, the style is, the game has been developed in combination, in collaboration with Kurzgezagt. So that's, if it looks familiar, that's why. Because they are taking... I wish there was a way to split the pipes so we could send glass to multiple places at once from the same refinery. Stella. I've tried out this pipe up for my neutron accelerator beamline. Perhaps you can research it for this purpose. And now you're saying this, Stella? Now I get extra logistic stuff? Okay, sure. You know what? Fine. I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna put a panel here so it's slightly more efficient, and then we are now making mirrors. Okay, nice. So mirror is go, and then if I bring uranium here, we should be able to make, let's see. Yeah, glass and... Alright, okay, so... Wait, this one is fine. But you can have more... Oh, you can split it already from the landing pad? Oh, okay. But we can do... This... Hey, welcome in, friendly cat. How's it going? You're gonna be lurking? Alright, thank you for the lurk. Every time I alt-tab out of this game, it destroys the music. I wouldn't be able to tell you why, but... There we go. And this one... Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I need to hit M for map. You know, not like Path of Exile. They really need to learn that M does not stand for map in that game. It's... it stands for microtransaction, and so for some reason... I'm just making jokes, don't worry. Okay, so we need to... Is there actually there's no space free on this asteroid. Okay, pipe up is gone. Please place a pipe up near your production site. No, I'm actually good. Okay, roof. I don't need it right now. What I need right now is I need to get my uranium launching. And what is this? This is the oxygen thing right now. Okay, you know what? Oh, you can press delete to get rid of things? Okay, that's very cool. Because that means I can quickly switch over to another resource. You must soon take to the skies. Good luck expanding burden to the stars. Safe travels, no. See you around. Okay, so now, yeah, there's no more other resources in here. It's just pure uranium. So I'm gonna bring that over there, and hopefully we can get all the production going that we need for different resources. Let's see. There we go. We're making lasers now. Okay, so now we're all making... we're making everything that we need. And it's actually... I don't know if the game tells me this, but... you know, this building runs quite slow compared to the others. So... Yeah. But okay, but the nice part about it is that we can... Does it help that we can merge pipes for these things? Does that help me? See what happens if I plug all the solar panels together. Okay, it works. That's cool. And we did it! Sector 3 done! We did it, says Stella. After all those calculations, the laser cell spaceship is finally ready. Only a 0.001% chance of the cell melting and everybody frying. I like those odds. Those are pretty good odds. Don't you mean a 99.999 chance of success? Alright. Says Ruff. I'm ready to see your new ship getting lasered into space. I've been working overtime to get those cryo eggs ready. Yolk, you're such a tiny flapper. Can I stash some of my greenery in yours? That's fine. I'll have the coziest egg of all. Come on, guys. Let's get going. Unless you want to arrive a couple of decades late. Get it together now, thinks the captain. This is it. The moment of truth. To the cryo eggs crew. We will close our eyes here in our home system. And when we open them up again, we will face the unknown. Just generating forward momentum. And take the last coffee, and then we leave.
Tucked into their cryo eggs, our crew will leave the rest of the birds behind. Those who remain will tell their hatchlings of the incredible mission they once shared. The solar sail unfolds to its full size of 5.9 square kilometers, reflecting the light of their home star as a final farewell, before they accelerate into the darkness.
Since a tiny flapper sounds a little rude.
For 96 years, our birds slept through the silence of space.
96
But this
years.
calmness ends now. Rise and shine, and welcome to Ravsicle. This really should have been a warm and cozy place, but a shroud of interstellar dust has settled around this F-type star. It's reduced Ravsicle's light to a permanent sunset, dragging temperatures below freezing all across the system. But even as feathers fluff and beaks chatter, when it comes to closing in on the strange mystery, the birds are getting warmer.
We should have brought the penguins for this one. Alright, we did it. So, okay, so we lost an achievement because there's an achievement for only having one of each production building. Reached a score of 52, while we reached 32, that's not great. And then reached a score of 52 without upgrading a building. Well, I don't know how to upgrade a building, so I could in theory have done that, but whatever. Alright, let's keep going. Wake up, flock. We've arrived in Ravsicle. You have to see this. I just noticed they have a little bird share. I like it. Rust says, whoa, looks really inviting. I hope there's at least some treasure under all this ice and snow. That treasure is called data, Rust, and the system is full of it. But first, we'll need to set up the space station, or we'll freeze to death. Wait, but it's always cold in space. What are you talking about, Stella? Right, freeze. That's not how I like to start my Tuesday. Nice job, Stella. You broke the captain. Don't be such a doom squawker. First, let's grab a hot cup of coffee, and then we'll find a solution. I'm fine, as captain. We're all gonna be fine, provided we stick to my grand master plan. Gather resources, set up the station, find the strangelets. Boom! Promotions, glory, and possibly cake. Ooh, I do like cake, so we should probably do that. The worms are cute. Yeah, they're quite nice. Nerb says, oh, I slept like a chick. Those cryo eggs are as comfy as our nests back in the day. Right then. Ooh, it's frosty here. Stella says, well observed, Herb. We need to insulate our corridors before we venture out into the system. You must be telepathic, said Stella. That is exactly what I was going to suggest, says the captain. Great minds think alike. Let's do it. Okay, so we need to upgrade our station level. Okay, so that means we need to start with you have uranium here, and this one has sulfur and methane. Okay, let's go have a look then, because if we need to heat up methane, oh, this is a tiny asteroid, then methane sounds like a really nice material to have. And oh, I cannot extract it. Okay. We need a lab which needs, okay, at least sulfur is something I can already grab, and I'm also gonna send Yolk here to. So Yolk, I'm calling it Yolk because Ensign Yolk is the one driving that little rover, so that's why. All right, let's see. Go. I do wonder if can I do this slightly differently, because I don't have that much cable here. There we go. You can kind of bunch up the cables and it works with the hub, so it's fine. All right, there we go. New module quests. New. Okay, we'll use sulfur to make some money, and until then, there's nothing I can do with the methane. So let's see. We can either get uranium, silicon, or aluminum. Let's go uranium because this asteroid only has uranium on it, so that's going to be very easy extraction for us. Bam. Oh, never mind. No bam. I did it wrong. Okay, I'm trying to be too fast. But I need to be more calm with this game. There we go. All right, uranium sorted. So we can now do this reactor research. Let's see. Do we have enough money to... Oh, there's a lab here that we need to research with acid, which I can craft, but not quite now. Okay, that's a lot better already. Next mission. Look for strangelets. After all, that's what we came here for. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Okay, I need to figure out... Yeah, we'll probably have to discover this asteroid. Oh, there's another one here. This one kind of looks like a butt. That's funny. But this one has silicon and water. I can rename them? Oh, I didn't realize. I don't know. We'll keep it like as is for now. Okay, so we need... we definitely need some silicon, so I'm gonna send some of that over. Oh, sorry. I killed the music again, I'm sorry. That's early access for you, sadly. And we can gain more supply. We can do the engine room. We can also already start sending water back. If I can find it, that is. Where is my water? Oh, it's... I can't... Oh, I need like a different extractor for it or something. Let's see. Okay, I can research this thing, but it's not gonna work. Can I... How do I get the water out of here? Right, this is... It looks like a puddle. It doesn't look like an extractable. Oh, that is so weird. Why can't I not do anything with this? Okay, we're gonna have to take a step back and think what we can do. Alright, let's try this asteroid. What do you got? Silicon and uranium. Okay, well, nothing ground-shattering here, at least. We'll set up some extractions for uranium and then leave here, because this little potat here doesn't seem to have much else interesting for us, so... let's see. We'll have to go have a look here, then. Maybe this one has aluminum on it. It does. Okay, perfect. The kidney bean planet. Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, this one also has a strange object. Oh, pluck me and call me a roast, says Ruth. Is that what I think it is? Rust says, finally we're getting to the good stuff. I bet my bird seed that there's some alien relics instead. Oh, or an actual alien. Easy, we gotta get inside this thing first, says Ruth. And it's frozen up real good. Yeah, that's an excavation hub. Okay, so we need water. The problem with that is that we don't know how to extract water right now. But we did find aluminum, so we can... Actually, I'm gonna use our little rover here, because this planet, for some reason, this perfectly spherical asteroid does seem to have a lot of interesting stuff on it, so I can make good use of that. Alright. Aluminum is now being sent back. There we go. I can probably put one more. And then this quest should be nearly complete. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of these supply ones because once we run out of money, everything grinds to a halt, which is very unfortunate. Okay, well, I have a bunch of stuff now, but how do I... What technology am I missing to extract water? Because well, there is water here, but it's in... You see, it's in some kind... It's in a frozen state or something. I don't really know what to do with it. Okay, there we go. Just keep giving me money for now. You see, I cannot put an extractor in here. And you see, there's a new building I have to discover. So I don't know what to do for now. Let's see what I can do. Well, I can supply this. Oh, here we go. All right, let's defrost this popsicle. But first, I need water for the excavator's engine cooling system. There ain't much water here, at least not liquid. So what's with these icy patches on some of the nearby asteroids? Stella says, well spotted. At these temperatures, fluids and gases like water and methane freeze solid. Stella, let's research those ice extractors you designed. They could solve our problem. Alright, well, then that means we have to get the ice extractor going. Research not affordable. I don't have the points for it. Okay, well then... What I'm gonna do is... Actually, that was just enough. Okay. But I will do the research anyway, because otherwise I have no more tech points. And it's gonna be very, very annoying if I try and do more supply missions. Okay, so we'll probably go for the lab actually, this mission is probably the easiest with the water stuff. Okay. And... What do I need to research an ice extractor? Oh, it needs sulfur. Okay. Okay. We're gonna switch the mission over then, because I want to do that first. For me, it's more important than this other thing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this asteroid. There you go, ice extractor. Good to have those ice extractors handy now for a water supply. I was getting worried about my greenhouse hatchlings. Stella says, it's quite easy. Once placed on an icy patch, they begin isolating and extracting the constituent components. Alright, let's see. There you go. It has a little spinner on the top. That's quite funny. Boom. Okay. So they're a little more expensive, but they do the exact same thing. Okay, so we can probably put a bunch of these swirly things on there. And that's what we need to do. So that's very nice, but I do need my water to go to the planet with the thing on it. So I'm gonna need a landing pad, and I'm gonna have to send water over there as soon as the next shipment is done, which is now. Okay. And then, oh, there was a little bit of a UI bug. That was a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. How do I make alloy? Okay, is there... They're not on the same... No, they're not on the same planet. Okay. Okay, then what I think I will do is... Actually, what I think I should probably do, if I want to really big brain this, is do something like this. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Okay, can divide between them. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I've got a theory and crack this one open, but I need to run tests. Can you get me some plastic so I can build a prototype? Plastic. How do I make plastic? Hydrocarbon, water and carbon. Okay, so there's already a production chain of 5 million things. Okay. So let's start with let's start with the carbon maybe. So I need oxygen is water, and methane is methane. Okay, well at least I can get a methane extractor here. Okay, so the methane is there. So what I think I'll do is I'm gonna do something similar to what I did for the other planet. Is I'm gonna put a bunch of extractors and then I'm gonna use the little pipe thing here. There you go. So it splits between them, and the reason I want to do that is I want to run water, and then plastic needs... Okay, that doesn't need anything else. So... Okay, so this needs to be on the planet that has water, because then we can also make the oxygen there. So it has to... The ideal scenario is if we put it on here, but there's only one water deposit on here. Okay, so... Okay, first thing first, we're gonna do the same trick that we're doing again with our little thing here. On the potato planet. Yeah, the potato asteroid. We could rename it, right? This is the potato now. There we go. Thank you for the suggestion. That was very nice. Okay, so let's move that up to here. There, okay. Now we need some oxygen. Maybe not like this. Maybe I need another one of these first. Oh, you can delete the oh no, that was bad. What? You can delete the cables too? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. There we go. Okay, so oxygen is there. Now for the carbon we need methane. And it needs to be in the chem lab. Okay. Okay, how can we make money? Okay, that's still fairly easy. Methane we are importing. And this one I will accept automatically because it's the next thing we need to do. And then here I also have a water quest I can accept. So that should be okay. Am I bringing water out? That's the thing, right? All of my water is going... right now it's... Oh yeah, okay, I see the problem. And I think we're gonna have a problem because... I think we need to stop with the silicon. Is that my only silicon? No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna have to stop with the silicon here because I need more pads for the production. So I don't actually have the space. And I want to use this one for other stuff. Okay. So I need landing pad. I need another chem lab. And then what do you do with the how do you do hydrocarbon? It's with water. Okay, so we need to so we do something like this. And then we cannot cross them, of course. I have a feeling we're going to have to... Okay, that's gonna... We can still bring water through here. Okay, it's not gonna be pretty, okay? It's gonna be one hell of a setup, but we can do it, I think. Alright, let's see. So I need to bring the... what needs to go there again? Carbon. Where's my carbon production? Oh no, I need methane. There you go. We need to methane the potato. We need to send farts to the potato. Okay, okay, there's also methane coming through this ridiculous pipe over here. Okay, so we have carbon. Then carbon needs to go with methane and no, that's how you make carbon, sorry. Hydrocarbon, that's another chem lab, okay. Okay, another supply quest. These are all things I'm not producing at all. And I need to check where my water is. Ah, right. Ah, the only water we have is here, of course. But is it not being... Do we not have like a separate water shipping thing? We do, but where is it going? It's going up to here, and why is that? Oh, because of this thing. We don't need it there anymore. Okay. Oh, this game sometimes it's there. Yeah, it can get complicated, huh? It can get complicated really fast, as you can see. Is this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing a whole bunch of quests for water. And this one is I don't have the hydrocarbon thing, so okay, so we need a chem lab. Like here-ish. I need a pipe hub too. I'm too poor for one. Oh, this is really not nice. Oh, this is really not nice. I need to start thinking more ahead on what to do. Okay, so you put carbon there. That's water. And then I get another chem lab. Okay, so this thing now makes... As soon as this works, it's carbon. And then... This makes hydrocarbon, okay. And then to make plastic, I need a refiner. Okay, that's at least not too difficult. I mean, it's not something I have right now, but at least I have options there. Okay. Oh shit, the fast forward actually eats points like that. Okay. Okay. Send methane. Okay, refiner. Okay, you are gonna make a plastique. Okay, it seems I don't know. I'm not so sure about the ratios in this game, but these things seem to all work at roughly the same speed. Okay, so we're making plastic, and the plastic needs to go to the thing over here, I think. Right? Does this need plastic? Yes, it does. Okay. All right. I was right about that then. Okay, plastic's done. Ha! Making that prototype was easier than stealing a worm from a warbler. I can build a custom excavation tool. All I need is some sturdy ceramics, electronic components, and energy. Let's get flapping. Roof, says Rust. I know it never stopped you from cooking up crazy inventions, but a safety gear wouldn't hurt. How about a mask? Never figured you for the health and safety type, but thanks for looking out for me, Rust. Okay, we have all the money. We need to make circuit boards, ceramics, okay, and that's how we're gonna finish this part. Okay, if I have silicon... I'm not actually mining silicon anywhere because of the asteroids. I know, is this not silicon? No, apparently not. Okay, you know what? We are now mining silicon because I will probably need it somewhere down the line for the modules and stuff. Okay. You need oxygen, which I don't have. Which I do have, but it's on the potato, and I honestly don't have any space for anything here that's not the plastic. Actually, do we need the... How do I make the ceramics? Aluminium and carbon, which I am making here. And then that makes ceramics. Okay, so... so what does it replace? Not methane, because I still need methane. What is this sending? It's sending carbon now. Okay. And I'm gonna send it to the space station for now because I don't know where else to go with this. Okay. I also need to check circuit boards, which is silicon and acid is sulfur and water. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, there's a water asteroid here. Okay, that's even more perfect. Okay. So let's focus on ceramics first. So I need an asteroid with aluminum, and then I need to send carbon here probably. Let's see. How much? I have only 3. Okay, so this one is going to have to receive. Actually, that's really. I'm gonna do it like. Why are they green now? On the other potato. Okay, so ceramics is these 2. So I need to receive, and it needs to be in a crucible as well. Okay, potat. Yes, it's. There's a lot of potats in this game. You did notice that. I did notice that already. We need the panels. And to pour for the panels. Okay, why is that? Because I'm not taking supply quest missions. There you go. Okay. Why does it sound like there's a fly here? There's a crackling sound. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Okay, so we need to make that. The circuit board is the acid thing, so we can send sulfur from here and then probably send it to the water planet to make acid, and then we need silicon. So we're gonna have to see where we can do that, because the creators is becoming the big constraint in these levels, right? There's only so many materials I can either keep here or send over on every planet, and or every asteroid, and it's becoming a bit of a problem. Okay, so we have that. We need some more energy. I need to send the carbon over, and then we will send what are you making again? Ceramics. Okay. So I need to send the carbon to here. Okay, give me more money. Let's keep making money, and then you will export sulfur, because that's the only other thing I have here. There you go. Do it on the dark side of this little planetoid. Wappa. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go into another ad break soonish. So once again, if you haven't registered for the giveaway, please do so, because I'm gonna be giving out another key due to interest, for those of you that don't already have one. And yeah, then I suggest that we have a look at what still needs doing before we go into the break. So I should have ceramics working, but I'm not so sure now. Why are you not doing the thing? Oh, the cable was in the wrong direction. Okay. There you go. Ceramics are being made. I'll bet very slowly, because crucibles are not very efficient. And then actually, do we have another station I can send this to? No, actually we don't have any craters anymore. Okay, well, then there's not much I can do. So the ceramic I'm gonna send to the planet with the. I'm gonna send it to the excavation hub, right? So then we can already get that going. And then for the circuit board, what we need is the acid, which I probably will be making over here. Which, because... Wait, where? Oh, that's it? That's the little bit of water I have? Okay, and I need to make that in a chem lab. So I need to import stuff, which is gonna be sulfur from somewhere else. Which is probably gonna be here, let's be real. So we send sulfur there. That's gonna be making acid, and then we're gonna send the acid over to wherever it's needed for the electronics, which is I need to also research this lab first. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break then, alright? Lab for the electronics, very nice. The ceramics are being sorted, but now I don't have to send them anymore to that planet. I can send them to the station. What was this? That's the carbon. Okay. And we need acid, which we are making here now. Okay, so we can take. Was there a quest that needed this stuff? No, not really. Was there space on this asteroid for something else? Yes, I can. Okay, I can send some water over, I think, if I really want to. Let's see. Yeah, I can put one more launch pad, yeah. Let's get an ice extractor on there. Oh yeah, this is not great though, because I did put it in a very questionable position on this thing, so I don't think I can produce much more water. But okay, we're gonna be producing a little bit more water anyway. Maybe actually I can split it so that we have a very tiny trace amounts of oxygen as well, right? So there we go. So we're producing a little bit of water and a very tiny bit of oxygen, and we'll do it like that, right? It's not great. It's not exactly the proest setup that I have, but it'll get some of our stuff going. And it does mean that I can take this quest because I can very slowly send resources over. Okay, then we need to use the acid for the electronics. We need it on a place that has silicon. So, is it not working anymore? Wait, why are you not doing Le Bonk anymore? There's a new version available. Did they change the API again? What's this? No, it seems okay. Okay, I'll give you a custom one then. It's okay. Give me a moment. There. Okay. Okay, so this planet has the silicats, and it has. Okay, so how much more space do we have here? We have one more. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is. We're gonna import acid here. Where are you? Okay. And then, so this thing is gonna have acid in it. Then we can extract the silicats. I can put a component lab. Let's see if I can put 2 of them at least. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, like that then. Okay. Come on, camera, work with me here. Okay, that's the acid. That's acid. There you go. And then we need power. Okay, that's working. So we are making electronics now. Okay, put a solar panel in the sun. Okay, put this stuff up there. We'll do the lab. Though my oxygen production is really bad, so I don't know how fast we can get the lab built, but I'm gonna do my best anyway, because I need the money for stuff. No, I need to do power cables. Okay, so all of these are now working, and now I need to send it through a rocket somewhere. So what I'm probably gonna do is get rid of my uranium, and you're gonna make circuit board, and we're gonna send them all the way over here. There we go. Okay, so supply. Oh boy. I'm gonna see until this one stops sending uranium over. And just sending circuit boards, because that would be nice. Okay, we have that. So now we can send it to there. And then the last thing I need to finish the mission is I need to make energy. So that should be the easy one, right? I have to... he said, after realizing that all of my... There, okay, the energy is done. And now we need to wait for the circuit boards to arrive over here, and then we're good. There we go, we did it. Sector 4 complete. Finally, that nugget has thawed. Now we just need to open it up. Hurry up, Stella. I want to join the others for Herb's birthday party. Beep, beep. Beep. Okay. Don't crowd around it like that. We have no idea if it's safe. Shoo, shoo. It's a little minion peeping. It's humming, you say. I can't hear anything. But maybe the frequency is too high for my audible range. What are you talking about, Stella? Beep. There's a wing on the outer shell. Oh, I can feel it in my feathers now. I still need to run some tests, but could it be drawn to the other strings? Coming over, Captain. They're magnets, but how do they work? Wait, is that the string? That's a beam. Why are you making it so ominous? Moment of truth. Do beans like each other? No, why are you holding on to it? We have done it. We've invented nuclear fusion. Alright, let's see. So, you discovered Bergnet? What does Bergnets mean? I don't even know what that means. Also, by the way, anyone who wants to rejoin the giveaway, definitely be sure to put another message in the chat, because I'm doing a last one for the end of the stream. Bird Magnus, okay. Bird Killer Fusion. Beautiful. When you put two eggs together, it generates energy. This is why bird society is so advanced, because they have the secret of infinite energy. Well, look, they already seem to have invented cryostasis and interstellar travel, so they're already pretty advanced. I think they're doing fine. So I'm not too worried about that. But okay, I think we can probably do one more sector for today, and then I'm probably gonna leave it after that. But I've never seen anything like that, says Stella. And there's nothing in the research either. That has never happened before. Captain says, Chirper, any new superpowers after touching this thing? Can you lift me with just one wing now? Beep, beep, beep. Stop poking in, Cap. Stella, talk to us. What do our readings say? This sector is the strongest strangelet signature so far. My instruments show that it's not a single massive strangelet, but rather a multitude. However, I won't get too excited yet. We will need to spend a lot of resources to get them. No two ways about it, says the captain. We'll venture out nonetheless. Let's find them. These interferences are a nightmare, but the readings look like there might be a strangelet close by, possibly even two more. Let's start somewhere. Results, Stella. We need results. Okay, so if we find 3 of them, 3 strangelets, we'll win the mission. Okay, so we have sulfur, a material, titanium. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go extract all of that, shall we? Oh, here's already a strange object. So we can already start slamming down the hub, which needs 100 water. Okay. I'm also going to start building titanium extraction because, well, we're on the planet where all the titanium is on the other side of the asteroid, so that's really unfortunate. But here we go. Titanium has been discovered, and now we're going to get hold of it. There you go. Okay, and then let's supply titanium for the quest. Let's supply sulfur, because I'm gonna extract that next over here. There we go. Okay. So that's all good. And then we'll keep one space free for the landing pad that we will need for the hub. And I should probably try and find the water extractor then. And this one I don't know, because these are all resources that I have not used yet. So what I'm going to do is put the landing pad here. And can I not go? Oh, there's a mountain range on this one. Okay, there we go. That's working. Okay. Is there water here on one of these? The answer is no. We have no water. So we'll have to do it, work with what we have, which is delivering sulfur. Okay, this one has iron and titanium and aluminum on it. So we can at least bring some of that over. So I'm going to do just that. Yeah, I can see where the optimization puzzle lies though in this game, like especially when you get to higher stages, when things become more difficult. It looks like, you know, I was only getting half the stars for each stage, so I'm pretty sure you could optimize more and really amp up your production a lot more and a lot faster. Let's go here. We can't do that yet because I think that's iron that I don't have. Okay, this one has water on it, so we should probably go there. Water and silicon. Okay, perfect. And we have how many? 4. Okay. Ooh, that's a very big mass. Oh no, yeah, that's a pretty generous mass of ice extractors. Okay, supply quests. You can still keep supplying titanium, so that's cool. I'm gonna put logistics hub here. And the reason I'm gonna do that is we're probably gonna also send out oxygen through another hub if I can find the money for it. This one sends, okay, bird bath. Yeah, we're building bird bath. Okay. I would like some refiners though. First. Okay, more supply. Sulfur is okay. How many refiners would I like? Let's start with 1, shall we? Okay, never mind. We can afford the second one. There you go. Okay. So oxygen is also not a problem anymore. So I can build living quarters. And once the... Wait, am I sending it through the same thing? That was not very smart of me, is it? No, because now it has... That's a double resource one. That's kind of bad. So what I'm going to do instead is... Oh, they're starting to have these really big mountain ranges on them as well, so... No, I'm gonna have to put a hub here. There you go. So that one's gonna send oxygen. And then we will send the water one to... there. So the water is being shipped over to there now. That's good. It's kind of bad because we need water for the quest, but that's gonna be a temporary problem that we can fix at a later point. Okay. This one, we're gonna get the iron out of here, which is there. Okay. Acid is that stuff, right? In the chem lab. Okay, so I do have... I do have sulfur here, so I could, in theory, produce some amount, but it's gonna be really, really bad. And I think it would be better if I made it somewhere else. Like, for example, here. If I had the money, that is. Can I discover more asteroids maybe to do the other modules? Can I find uranium maybe? Let's see. I have a feeling actually we should just discover everything. I don't know why. There doesn't seem to be much of a downside to not doing it like that. Okay, so this giant globe has... Oh, this one also has a strangelet on it. I'm too poor to actually put a new thing down. Okay, that's kind of sucky, but... Oh, there we go. That's... Now we are rich. Let's take this one with the water quest. Oh, is there none of these that has more water on it? You know, I'm not really sure if I need to bank the tech points. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive with exploration. There's really only one asteroid that has water on it. That is so unfortunate. Okay, which of you has... You have uranium. Okay, we're gonna send uranium back then. Already. And I'm already going to put down... not like that. I need a bit more money. Oh wow. In a moment. Okay, can I do... No. I can't do it. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna speed up things just a little bit. Let's build the gym. We can do that. Okay, I'm waiting for the oxygen so I can build the extractor. Actually, I can just drop ensign here. This one needs 10 alloy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, the water one's done. So we can send water to the space station. Okay, supply uranium is cool. The iron is fine. Uranium is fine. This one has methane gas on it, alongside a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, all the other asteroids are not super interesting. It's more of the same, really. So unless I really want to increase the speed at which I get things sorted, it should be okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for the solar sails, so I need to extract silicon somewhere. Let's use this one because it's the only it only has silicon, so I might as well only use this asteroid, right? There's no downside to. And then the advantage is, I think later on, if we have to make electronics again, at least we can do it on this planet because there's nothing else except silicon, which is very cool. Okay, iron is good. Okay, we need to start to see how to make this alloy stuff. So that's... Oh, there's actually two. A strong alloy has two recipes, so I can do iron and titanium. Is it light or it's light alloy? Okay, so I need aluminum and silicon. Yeah, see, so this, for example, is a perfect planet to do that, right? Because I can... then I need a crucible. Why do you say PPPP? Alright, listen up. I know there's barely any smaller craters here, but I can't help that, can I? PPP. Wait, that's it. Hang tight. All we need is a little more boom. I've got an idea, but don't tell Stella. You can research small explosives? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's Peep doing all the supply quests. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. Can we actually use explosives? Okay. It needs boom. Roof, keep it down. This is supposed to be a covert operation. What if Stella hears us? Ah, chew. You tried whispering with explosive powder up your nostrils. Is everything alright? What exactly are the two of you doing here, says Herb. We're just, leaving, Rust. It seems we won't be able to use this small explosive technology too often. Well, let's try it anyway, shall we? Oh, that was fun. Let's do it again. We gotta distract Stella to sneak back into the lab, though. And next time, you handle the powder. My beak is full of soot. In the meantime, we can salvage parts from the crater. Or we could find some more strangelets to keep Stella busy with this research. Beep beep. Yeah, exactly. More strangelets, more boom, more fun. Explosive requires strange points. They are obtained by progressing the story and finding out more about strangelets. Okay, so it's... Okay. So it's something that we... wait, why am I doing it here? Alright, because I need silicon. Okay, and we also need some solar panels. What's with the solar panels? They hardly produce any energy. It seems like the particle cloud around Rapsicle filters too many wavelengths, preventing maximum efficiency. Oh, I can only build solar panels in very specific locations now. But right at the zenith, says Stella. The light intensity should still be sufficient for the panels to work correctly. The area with the strongest starlight is highlighted while previewing solar panels. Yeah, I just noticed that. Okay, so we need aluminum to go up here. All the way up here, and then we will send it back for some other uses. Actually, why am I doing it all the way from there if I can do it from here? Yeah, let's bring it from here. Okay. Ooh, oh, this one has a bit of a weird layout. But that's okay. Okay, let's also do the supplies. These are all things I have. These are all things that I'm... This one I'm about to produce. This stuff I have. Yeah, once you get going, the flow of this game is really nice. It works well, I feel. Oh, there's a lot of little money things here. I'm definitely taking those. Should we also take the uranium out of here? Yeah, why not? You know, might as well. There we go. And I will send that over to here. And then we will be able to make the alloy. Once that's working. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is working. Okay, great. Not very fast, but it's working. Okay. So alloy is done. And then once I have alloy working, I want to send it to... Oh no, what did I do? I want to send it to here, I think. Oh, that also gives me a strange point. Okay, that's cool. Right. And then we also need it for the solar cells. So we'll definitely get that working at some point. I have to see if I can make a... Yeah, I can't really get another crucible running. That's the problem. But it... Is it running full speed? It is. Okay, it's just a very slow machine. Okay. A very slow building, to be more exact. Oops. Sorry, I might have alt-tabbed again and then the game broke. Yeah, the music keeps breaking when I do that. I have to be very careful. Okay, what else am I looking for? Right, this place had another thing on it, so I'm going to build the extraction hub. This one needs glass or something. If we give it 8 energy, we get the strangelet out. Let's go. Okay. What do you guys take me for? Tank buster? For this one, to break this one up, I need a lot more energy. Roof, have you seen our solar panels? How are we supposed to generate all that energy in this icebox of a system? Nuclear fission would work either under those conditions, but we must be extra careful. The cold won't wait to save us from a meltdown. But you want to research nuclear reactors? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's do it. And I even did it on the planet that has uranium. Okay. Consumes uranium to generate energy. A mobile nuclear reactor. I'm always amazed by the stuff you have up your wing feathers. So Stella, how does it work exactly? Oh, can I put more in there? Does that work? Oh, it does. Okay, we're definitely bringing more uranium in there. Let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be max power, it feels like. Okay, that's really cool that we have a reactor for that. I think we can send our alloy to the station for the solar sails. And I'm gonna keep doing these supply quests because otherwise nothing's get done. And here I need glass, which is carbon. Carbon sucks. Titanium and iron. Okay, so in the crucible. So I'm gonna see if we can build one here. Oh yeah, the little potato. This one has no small craters either. It doesn't, but we can do a little kaboom. Okay, crucible. I put this. Can I fit panels? Enough panels to make this work? Yes. Okay, that works. Extract some of this. Extract some of that. There. And this should be making... Yeah, a strong alloy. There we go. And... Wait, how is this not working anymore? Am I sending this to the wrong one, or... Didn't this one have the reactor on it? No, wait, there's nothing here. Right? Why did it highlight that asteroid? That made no sense. No, it's this one. But doesn't this one have the power it needs? Oh, it does not. Okay. So let's figure that out first then. Okay, it's the one on this planet that needs the alloy, which I'm making here. Okay. Okay, let's see. That should work. And then it's this one that has a... Also needs a reactor for the station. Okay. So let's get all of that sorted. There you go. This one has... Was it not making acid somewhere? The answer to that is definitely not, because the only methane asteroid I have is here. So, no, that's sulfur and water. Right, and the only water I'm using is here, so... Ah, that's okay, actually. That means I need to send... somewhere here, maybe? Let's see. What do you need? 15 power. Okay, that's 2 reactors, then. Oh, but that will win me the level. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. It's the one on here that needs it. Okay. 15 power. And we're on the planet with... It already has a reactor, no? So why is it... Wait. Let me try something first. Is it gonna be 15 more? Wait, that counts? All I had to do was un and replug the existing reactor? Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Amazing, that's 3 of them. I'll put that in the captain's log under win of the day. Stella says, readings confirmed. No more strangelets in this sector. Time to move on. Also, what is that burnt smell in my lab? About that the other day, I'm afraid that we, what Herb was going to say is he's afraid we should put some plants in your lab to help purify the air, you know? That's no reason to be afraid, Herb. Bring me some plants, but no pollen. I won't risk contaminating the lab environment. It needs to be pristine. Speaking of research, Stella, have we discovered anything else about the strangelets? I'm still analyzing new data, but the waves they emit strengthen with each one. If I can condense it and reduce fluctuations. It seems like Stella is already back in her research rabbit hole. Crew, let's move to the next sector. Alright, there we go. So the achievements here would be an energy network that makes 40 energy. Okay, that's a little silly. And then a score of 76, so we can actually triple our score. Oh wait, I never even saw this. What is this rewards thing? More structures. Speed up. Upgrade. What is this? Extractor upgrades. Solar panels. Saplena upgrades. Ice harvest. Okay, so just upgrades. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Whoops, I guess. And then this is all the things I've discovered. So there's. Am I gonna have to make sunglasses? Goop, ash. I don't think I've seen those, but yeah, we already have a lot of resources to go with. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a look at the next sector, and then we'll probably take it from there. So Ruff says, "Is it just me, or did it get a whole lot flapping colder? Ugh, it's so cold. My poor plants. Forget the plants. The Brewster 9000 is only serving iced coffee now. Stella, we need some serious insulation." Agreed. My forehead feathers just froze to the microscope. We'll need a flexible, durable material for that. What about the feathers? Yolk and the fledglings are molting as we speak. Yeah, I'm shedding like a breadcrumb trail. There goes another one. Roof, you rock genius. That might actually work. I'll design a mesh insulation cover. Made out of bird feathers. Okay. I see I don't need fancy diplomas, says Ruff. The School of Hard Pecs taught me all I needed to know. Right then. As a matter of fact, there are no convenient liquid water deposits in the system. We'll have to tweak our chem lab recipes. We have no other option than to stay here for a while and solve the temperature issues once and for all. Right then. Okay, cool. Interesting. So that probably means the chem lab stuff is the insulation mesh covers. So if we make 16, are those woolen socks? Okay, so if we make 16 socks, we win. Socks are made from feathers and thread. Feathers are habitat. Okay. To craft insulation mesh covers, we'll need hefty amount of feathers. Sourcing them will be an issue. Transferring them will be a pain. It'll be way easier if we drop where we need them. How about we set up a little winter resort up here, huh? Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry. We'll make sure the habitats are probably heated before anyone moves in. Oh, okay. So we're actually going to get feathers from building bird habitats on the asteroids. Okay. And then thread is feathers and conductor. Conductor is plastic and gold. Okay, yeah, you can see this is where... Okay, so gold is easy, but then plastic is hydrocarbons, methane and carbon, methane and oxygen. And oxygen is from a ice extractor. Oh, you can drill out oxygen directly. Okay, there's no water here, but there are oxygen deposits. That's cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go back to the main menu just to have a quick look at, have an idea of how many levels there still are, or how many sectors. Okay, we have 2 more sectors to go, and then we are at. It is an early access, so then we are going to. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how that goes. But yeah, I would love to. Let me know if you would like me to continue this. I also see here there's some side things here, a little detour. Oh, these are actual side things. Okay. So we can also have a look at those. Those are side levels. That's very cool.